Morning. Leaving home on my way to church. I am not feeling the greatest this morning. Not feeling the greatest this morning because, first day of the womanly situation is always a little rough. And then on top of that, with, every morning, when I wake up, the gut has to do what the gut has to do. It's always just stressing me out. It stresses me out all the time. It just all the time stresses me out. So that on top of my cycle beginning today, yeah, I am no good. But I'm on my way to church. Oh, I left my earrings. I hope I got some earrings in my bag. I try to keep some either in my bag or in my car, but I've been forgetting them so much lately that the ones that are in my car, have been taken in the house. So let me see if I have. Okay, I'm back. I found some earrings in my purse, and they're perfect for church today. I'll fix my head and everything when I get there. But let me cover my ears at the top because it's a little cold out here. It's cold and rainy. I need it to be one or the other, like pick one. We don't need the cold and the rain. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm on my way to church now. I'm going to be late this morning because, again, the fact that I'm making it at all is a press. I also have to speak today, so preach today. So the fact that I'm making it today is a press. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I was supposed to end the vlog yesterday, so you'll probably see that clip in here somewhere. But I said, today I'm not going to do too much to make it a separate vlog. So I just decided I'm just going to record a little bit of today so that it can all go in today's upload at the same time. Tired is not the word. Exhausted is more like it, but it's okay. I'm going to go to church and let God fill my cup again so that I can make it through another week. I will see y'all when I get home. Hey loves, I'm at church right now. I pray y'all are doing well today. Here in church in our little corner before church starts. About to finish getting some things together. We have not started service. I'm all close. Karen! That's my sister right there. I love her so much. I'm so, when I say exhausted, but I keep telling people that today is going to be a quick day. They don't believe me though, because every time I preach, it don't be quick. But we going to see what that said the Lord. I'm going to check in with y'all at the church. Hey. Just left church. On my way home now. Was going to stop and get some Jersey Mike's, but I'm just going to have them DoorDash it. Like, I could stop, but I just don't feel like it. Like, why is it not tracking? I just don't feel like stopping, so I'm not going to stop right now. I'm just going to go ahead and have it delivered. I know, delivery fee, all of that kind of stuff. I know. I should not be doing it. I should not be doing it. I'm tired. the lower part of my stomach hurts. Yo, this song from Miranda Curtis that she just dropped, Bless Your Name. I must bless your name. I shall. I must bless your name. She crushes that song. She really does. I'm gonna turn it down because I don't need them I'm not monetized at all, so but I don't want them to copyright my video. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want a part of my video to be what is it called? Hold on, y'all. So yeah, I'm on my way. Let me turn it down a little bit more because I don't want. So yeah, so church was really, really good. I got some clips. I'm gonna try to throw some clips in here, but church was so good today. It was so good today. God is good. The sermon this morning was, I preached it so I know it. The sermon this morning was, what? That's crazy. I'm better because of it. Oh my God. The sermon this morning was called I'm Better Because of It. We came from Psalm 119:67, and then we moved to verse 71 to 72, and then we went to 1 Peter 5:10, and it was talking about in Psalm how, you know, David was saying, you know, it's good that he was afflicted because in the affliction, he learned the statutes of God. He learned the ways of God. And in Peter, he was saying how after you've gone through your suffering and after you've endured for a while, that God is going to establish you and settle you and perfect you and all of those things. And how, you know, a lot of times we go through the afflictions in our lives and we look at it as a negative thing, but I'm praying for us that we would look at it from the viewpoint that David had. He was better because he endured the affliction, right? It was after the affliction that he, you know, understood the ways of God. He knew the word of God, and he decided to go with God's plan and his instruction. And so, you know, I pray that as we go through our affliction and the rough patches in our lives, that we get to the point where it's like, okay, God, show me your statutes, because statutes, it was, you know, commands and positive directions that come from God, right? That God has declared or spoken over our lives. And so, you know, when he tells us that he will deliver us, that he will heal us, that he will be our heart fixer, that he will be our mind regulator, that we are more than conquerors, that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Like all of these positive declarations that God is speaking over our lives, we find that as we endure our affliction, right? We find him to be a mind regulator when we are going through moments where it feels like we are about to lose our minds. We find him to be our healer when we're going through physical ailments and we pray and he heals us, right? We find out who God really is in those moments of affliction. And so while we look at affliction and it's not a good thing, David said it was good that I was afflicted, because in those moments of affliction, I got to know who God really is. And so I'm praying that if you are going through your affliction and your tests and your trials in life, that you will say, okay, God, show me who you are through this. Amen. All right. So yeah, I'm on my way home. Going to get some Jersey Mike subs. I wanted some yesterday, but my mom had made some fish, so I said I'm just saving my coin. So I'm going to go get some Jersey Mikes. And I should have stopped and got a smoothie from Smoothie King. Oh, I should have just stopped and got a smoothie. I should have got a smoothie. It's okay. I had this like white peach cranberry. Maybe that's what it is at the house. I don't know. But I'm going to drink that with my sub. And so yeah, I usually just get the Italian sub from Jersey Mike's. I don't get, like, it's this rosemary Parmesan bread, but I try to stay away from, you know, the cheese aspect of things. So I do get cheese on my sub, but I'm going to ask them to not put cheese on there because, you know, I just don't feel like fighting it. You know what I mean? I don't feel like, you know, going through physically. So I'm going to just go ahead and skip the cheese for today. Tomorrow is President's Day and I am off. And so I'm going to go and do a lot of errands that I need to get to the... I was about to say that I need to get run. Is that even proper English? I don't know. A lot of errands. Oh my God! There are a lot of errands I need to run. So I'm going to go and do that tomorrow and get done. I need to make a stop at the store because I need to get some basic essentials for life. I'm going to go ahead and go through this. But y'all, I think I got a ticket this morning on my way to church. I'm pretty sure I got a ticket this morning. Like, I'm pretty sure. But I tried to beat the light, right? Like, I really did try to beat the light. And, I really did try to beat the light. Oh. Hold on. Okay, so that part of the video is going to be skinny. What I was about to say? Yeah, so I'm going to run some errands and pick up a few things. I need to go up to the Y so that I can get my photo taken. So I might do that tomorrow too. I don't know, because I'm expecting quite a few packages tomorrow. And so we'll conclude the, well, not conclude, but we'll do the unboxing, excuse me, in the haul tomorrow. I can't wait until I have everything together that I need to launch these new products. The products probably won't launch until spring, honestly. Like, I'm probably just going to wait and do a spring launch of the products. So I'm figuring end of March. End of March. What's the first day of spring? What's the first day of spring? Is that in April? I think it's in March, right? It would be like March, like 21st or something like that. Anyway, the first day of spring is when I'm going to drop the new products on my website and on Etsy. Okay, so I did not say this in my over on my main channel, but I went back to doing Etsy for only a few of my products. Only a few of my products am I doing Etsy with. And honestly, that's because I just feel like, you know, the promotion aspect that I can do on Etsy is something that I need right now. So I want to, you know, be able to promote my products. Thank you, boo. I want to be able to promote my products, and, you know, being able to do run the Etsy ads brings more traction and more people to my products. Versus on my website, I've been trying to find a way to do the promotional part, but it's not pushing it out for me. Like, I don't know. And I'm using Shopify, so if you know how to do the whole ads and the promotion things on Shopify, let me know. But for right now, I don't know why I'm not able to do it. So I'm just like, let me just go and put some of my products on Etsy. And the ones that, you know, I really like and that are really a staple in my shop, let me put those on Etsy, and then I'll figure out the rest of it. Everything else I just keep over on my main site, because one of the reasons why I left Etsy was because you have to pay a fee for every listing. And it's like, at this point, if I keep adding listings, I'm going to be paying an arm and a leg for everything. And I don't feel like doing that all the time. Like, I don't feel like having 50 listings and I got to pay a 25-cent fee for all of them. And while I understand that that's like, oh, that's not a lot. When you are small the way I'm small, like I only have 40 orders on Etsy, it becomes a lot because it's eating into your profit. So it's like, you know, it's on top of the other fees that they already take from your shop, so from your business. So it became a lot. So I'm not listing all of my products over on Etsy. I'm just not going to do it. But you know, the ones that are like staple items are what I'm going to list on Etsy and do the ads for. Hopefully that makes sense. So that's why I'm back on Etsy. Will it be something that's permanent? I don't think it'll be something that's permanent. I think the purpose for why I have my website is important to me. And so I'm not going to get rid of my website at all. So Etsy, I will decide whether or not I'm going to stick with Etsy. I'm going to give it about 6 months. I'm going to give it about 6 months, and then I'll decide, is this something that I'm going to stick with, or am I going to go ahead and just, let it go? How was y'all Valentine's Day? I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day but work. Well, that's not true. Okay, so I love me. So, I work hard. I don't have any children. I do not have a significant other. So I take good care of myself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I want something, it's either yes or it's not right now. And if it's not right now, it's because I have to get the money for it. I have to, get the money for it, or I have to, maybe it's just not a good time to get that particular thing. But it's rare that I tell myself no, unless it's something that I just should not do, like it won't be beneficial for me in any way. Then in that case, I will tell myself no, because it's just not necessary. But majority of the time, it's either yes or, well, let's work on it. Let's work on getting that. So, I said that to say Valentine's Day, I didn't take myself out, but I did get myself quite a few things. I did treat myself. I really, really did. And I love that for me. These people, what they got on, honey? What y'all got on? What? These people, what? They coming out of the bushes. Literally out of the wilderness. I wish I could have showed y'all. They were dressed in costumes too. Like, what is really going on? See, that's be that Silence of the Lambs type of stuff. You gotta be careful. People can say what they want. I don't care. I'm gonna ride for my God every single day. When I tell you I don't care, and don't care. Don't care what people say. If they don't believe, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I know the relationship that I have with Christ, and I don't play about it. Like, it's my life. It's literally my life. I literally seek him for everything, because the Bible tells me, trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Lean not to my own understanding, but acknowledge him, because he gonna direct my paths. He knows more than I know. He knows my going in and my coming out. He knows when I'm happy, when I'm sad. He knows what's going on with me. He knows everything about me. And so I trust him. I do my very best to try to trust him literally with everything. And it's not always easy, because sometimes as humans, we just want to put our hands in some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just want to touch it. We just want to have control. But with God, it's like, relinquish the control and let me do it. And so I'm letting him do it, letting him guide my life. And yes, down to what I eat. Just saying, because I want to be happy and I want to be healthy. And so, yeah. And we got home just in time, because my parents just pulled up. I just pulled up. So let me get out of this rain. Love y'all. I will talk to y'all in just a second, because we got some things to do today. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good people. Happy President's Day, which is today. Obviously, right? It's President's Day, and I am off work, so I am on my way now. I have to run a few errands. Turn right. I have to run a few errands. Let me turn her off so y'all don't be hearing locations and whatnot. Okay. On my way to run a few errands. The first errand that I have to run is to Whole Foods, because I have to return a package from Amazon, and they told me that I could just take it to Whole Foods in the manufacturer's original packaging, and then they'll take it from there. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think I just have to show them like a code or something like that. So I'll show them the code, and then I'll send that back, because I got a phone case and I like hunter green. It's not my favorite color, but it is so pretty. So I got a hunter green like magnetic case, and yeah, it does not fit my phone, even though it stated it's for the type of phone that I have. It doesn't fit, so I'm gonna have to send that back, and I won't be purchasing it again. Just go ahead and give me my refund, because if you're saying that is what this is and it's not fitting my phone, I don't trust any other products that you send my way. Like, it's not gonna fit, it's not gonna be right. Like, no, and I don't have money to just be wasting or trial running stuff. So that's what I'm doing now, is taking this to Whole Foods. It's this place called Zeke's Cafe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Whole Foods, and then I have to go and drop my package off at the UPS store because I had to send it back. I have to send my package. No, not send it back. I had to send my package because I showed y'all my Apple Watch broke. So I had to send the package there so it can get fixed. And then after that, I gotta make a bank run. After the bank run, I need to go to Family Dollar because I need to get some organization bins for my studio. And so after I do that, after I run to Family Dollar and pick that stuff up, I might be able to find everything that I need in Family Dollar. But if not, I need to stop at Walgreens because I got to pick up a few things. But I think I should be able to find everything that I need inside of Family Dollar. And then after that, I'm going to do a quick Starbucks run. And then I'm going to head back to the house. So that's what all of my morning consists of. By the time I finish that, when I get back to the house, my mother, I don't know if my father's going to go with us, but my mother should at least be ready to go furniture shopping. But I didn't want, she was saying that her leg was hurting yesterday, so I didn't want her to, I didn't want them, because he deals with sciatic pain. But she was having a little bit of leg pain yesterday, so I didn't want her to have to drive around while I ran all the errands that I have to run. I actually need to go and pick up my last pair of glasses from my eyeglass place, but I might just do that with them because the side of town that they said they want to go on to get furniture is closer to the eyeglass place that I have to go to. So I'm not going to waste any gas going all the way over there, coming all the way back, and then got to go all the way back in that direction. So I'll get that when we go out with them. They're already done, so all I have to do is go there, pick them up, and we'll be on our way. So yeah, that's how my day's looking so far. So I decided, since I have so much to do today, why not bring y'all with me while I do it? So that's what we're gonna do. And it is currently 11:38. I said to myself, I set my alarm clock for like 9:10, and I said to myself, my nose keeps itching for some reason. I set my alarm for 9:10 this morning, and I was like, I'm going to leave out around like 10 o'clock, 10:30, so that I can be out early today. Yeah, no, that wasn't happening at all. So around about 10 o'clock is when I started to get, maybe even 10:30. I might have got up at 10:30 instead of 9:10. Because I'm like, yeah, I didn't have to rush out and be early this morning. So even though I want to get an early start, so it doesn't feel like all of my day is going to waste being in the bed. And so 11:30 on my day off is a pretty decent time. It's a pretty decent time to get started. Like, not even going front. Yesterday, guys, I had a real conversation. A real conversation with one of my friends, and while the conversation ended on a very positive note, it ended on a very amicable note. Like, it's like we're good, like there's really no beef, there's no animosity, there's nothing there. Like we still rocking and rolling together. That ain't changed, ain't gonna change. The dynamic of it, I think, will be different, but only because we're setting boundaries, right? And I think that is essential for every friendship to have its boundaries, healthy ones, healthy boundaries within the friendship borders. And that's definitely a necessary conversation that was like a long time coming. So, I woke up this morning, I went to sleep last night a little unsure, if I'm honest, of how I was feeling about it. But, I am honestly at the point of embracing like where things are, where things are headed. And the reality of life sometimes, y'all, is that sometimes you and another person who you thought you would be with or around for forever, your lives just may be going in two different directions, and that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't mean that you have to, be at odds with one another, or that you have to lose respect or regard or whatever, or love, whatever it is for one another. It doesn't mean that at all. Like, it just means that y'all lives are going in two separate directions. And, the sooner that you both accept and acknowledge that, I feel like the better off the friendship would be. Because when you recognize, okay, our lives are going in two different directions, when, you can't pick up the phone the way that you used to pick up the phone, when you can't be there the way that you used to be there, or that you even desire to be there for them, or vice versa, it won't be an anger thing. Oh, you were never there for me. Oh, you can't come through. You never pick up something. Like, it's literally something that you both get to the point of, like, I understand where we are. And I always, if ever it's an emergency, if it ever gets to a point where it's like, I need you to drop everything and be there for me, then, there's an understanding that, okay, I'm going to drop everything and I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to show up because I know that you need me. I know that, we're not enemies to one another. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're not enemies to one another, because you need me, I'm there. And I think that the sooner we get to the point where we create those boundaries and get an understanding of where we are and where we're going, because when we were in high school, when we were in middle school, when we were in elementary school, all of that kind of stuff, all we had was time. But we're grown adults, you know what I mean? And life has changed and things have changed. And we have to be okay with saying, yeah, I don't have the access that I used to have. I don't have that. Like the pick up and go that I used to have. And what's crazy is I don't have any children, right? I don't have a spouse, right? But people would think that because I don't, that my life is just, I'm always readily available. And that's not the case, because whereas their life may be filled with the time for their kids and their spouse, mine is filled with all of the obligations that I have to everything that I've committed myself to, right? So just because I do not have a children, whatever you'd like to call it, they need to fix that pothole. Just because I don't have that doesn't mean that my life isn't just as busy or just as involved. Just you understand what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, I never wanted to get to a point where it's like, I could just never show up and never be there for you. That's never going to be the case. I'm going to take this down because it's going to give me a headache. I can already feel it coming. That's never going to be the case. But also, I have a life too, And so, what I love so much about my sisters, because I was telling them the other day, like, I feel like such a bad aunt, because when they were first kicking out babies and all that kind of stuff, I was younger, and I had more time on my hands. I could get my babies. We could spend the weekend together, spend some time together, all of that jazz. But life in the last 2 years for me has changed drastically. Like, it's changed drastically in positive ways, in good ways, right? Like, nothing bad or negative about the change, but it's just, there's more on my plate than was before. And I was telling them yesterday, like, I just feel like a bad auntie because I'm missing. I was going through my photos, my videos, and I found a video of one of my nephews, first steps, like walking, and we were so excited. And I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad that I'm not in their life or, as active with them as I used to be. And they were like, no, we understand, like, you have a lot going on and everything like that. And I was like, I'm going to get them soon, though. I'm going to do individuals, spending night weekends, because now, like, when I was doing, okay, so before with them, all of them had like 2 kids. So I could chaperone, like I could get all 6 of them and be cool. Now they each have 4 children. Yeah, ain't no way. Like there's just no way that I can get all the kids, and then 2 of them are not even 1 year old yet. There's no way that I have the capacity that I used to have, or the patience, or whatever that I'm gonna need to handle 12 kids at once, and 2 of them not even 1 year old. Like, no. So I told myself, we gonna have to get, separate kids, like separate weekends. I'm gonna grab the kids, and then, we'll do spend the nights individually, and then we'll come back later down the line and I'll spend the whole day with all of them. And so they were like, yeah, we understand that you're busy, but go ahead and let us know. Let us know. Okay, this is my turn. When that day is going to be. So I am looking forward to getting my babies. Hi, I'm good. I'm here to return this item. I'm gonna look for my QR code.
You'll get an email receipt in 10 minutes.
Sounds good. Thank you. Have a good one. Excuse me. This is so cute. So I can even come here to Whole Foods, and just sit down. They have a little arcade over there, and they have like little. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Like seating area right there. So I can come here and do some. I always try to look for places that I can sit down and actually like get some work done, because like I have, my studio and my office space in my house, but sometimes you just want a new. Okay. Sometimes you just want a new vibe, like something different. Thanks again. Have a good one. Something new, something different. And I keep telling myself, like, I'm going to like try to eat healthier so that the IBS doesn't flare up as much. So last night I got a Caesar salad. One thing you're never going to catch me do is walking back past money. Absolutely not. I save these, baby. Dropping dimes and nickels and quarters. Nope. And when I walk past, I'm gonna pick it up every single time. So I got a grilled chicken Caesar salad, but I didn't eat it last night. I'm gonna go home today and eat it, which is why I'm just stopping at Starbucks to get a caramel ribbon crunch, and I'm not actually stopping there to get a like a meal, because I have food at the house. That's what the parents and all of them used to say. I have food at the house, so I'm not worried about it. Y'all, I haven't been to the Green Turtle in a long time, but I remember one time we went to the Green Turtle and we got there maybe around like 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so first and foremost, we definitely did not get there at 9 o'clock in the morning. It was definitely 9 o'clock p.m., but I am coming to do a voiceover while I'm editing because I didn't get to the point of the story. We went to the Green Turtle. I was walking past the Green Turtle at this time, and we went there at 9 p.m. We did not drink any alcohol. We went to go leave with our drinks, and they told us that we could not leave with our drinks, although they were non-alcoholic. I did not know that was a thing, so apparently you can't leave with drinks at a certain time. All right. Okay. So, where am I going? Going straight up York. Okay. I would have walked, but I don't want to press myself too hard today. I don't want to overdo anything, so I'm not gonna walk. Okay. So that was quick. That was easy. That was smooth. So now I'm going to the UPS store because I have to do what I have to do. And hopefully when I get to the UPS store, I can find some parking. Hopefully the UPS store has parking. But in the Towson area, like parking is like either parking garages or second exit. So let me go ahead and do this in the UPS store and I'll be back. Okay, so I only have 5% before my device dies. So I'm going to give this last update. So I was going to the UPS store, and right next to the UPS store was a U-break I fixed, and it said by Assyrian. Now Assyrian is where I have my warranty for my watch, because I'm sending my watch in to get my screen fixed, all the things. So I went in there and I was like, hey, you know, if I don't have to send this out through UPS, then can y'all fix it, because Assyrian is where I have my warranty through, and I didn't know that y'all could do that. So she was like, okay, so we will be able to fix the watch, but you still have to send it in, because Assyrian has to decide if they're going to if they're going to repair it or if they're going to replace it. And if they're going to replace it, then if they're going to replace it, like whatever they decide to do, they have to put the ticket claim number in order for something to be able to be done, or I'm going to have to pay out of pocket. So I ended up still having to send it in. So I was able to get that done at the UPS store right next to it. And so hopefully I'll hear something soon about whether or not they'll replace it or whether or not they will repair it. Whatever way they go, I'm okay with it. Like, I don't mind, you know, if they decide to replace the watch, I'm okay with it. If they decide to repair it, I'm okay with it. Either way, it's fine, because the watch that I had was fine. Like, I had no issues with the watch. The watch it did its software updates. It was cool. I don't know what series it is. I forget what series it is because I had it for so long. But if they replace it, I'm cool with that too. I'm going to have to factory reset and put all of my apps and everything back on it, but that's fine. But yeah, I did not disconnect what I sent in from my phone, but they don't even have to turn the device on. Like, you don't have to turn it on. You can look at the screen and tell that the screen is broke, so they shouldn't have to worry about that part. And at the same time, excuse me, even if they do turn it on, because it's not on me, I have to put the code in, so it's not like they'll be able to easily access the information. And there's nothing like directly stored on my Apple Watch, I don't think. Like, the Apple Watch just relays the information that's from my phone, and it's not near me, it's not connected to me, and they can't turn it on, so it won't. Yeah, so anyway, whatever. I did not disconnect it from my phone, because if they decided to repair it and send it back, I'm not about to go through all that again. But if they decide to replace it, it is what it is. I'll just have to take it for what it is. Okay, it's 3%. I'm on 3%, so I'm gonna go, and the next stop that I have to make is to Family Dollar, and then the next time y'all see me will probably be a Family Dollar haul. All right, talk to y'all. All right, so we are here at Naomi Furniture and Mattress, and they have a furniture liquidation sale, so let's go where the sales are first. How about it? So we're currently in the place. I'm recording on my phone if the quality is different. We've got the couch. We've got the tables for the living room. We've got the rug for the living room. We've got a recliner. So now we're looking for table lamps and dining room table. This place is a liquidating place because they're going out of business. So they are doing some sales. Well, I don't necessarily know if it's going out of business. Let me not say that. I don't know if it's going out of business, but they may want to just clear their inventory so they can get new things in. Sorry, y'all, I'm tired. I have not eaten yet, and I have a pain like right up under there. So that's why I'm sitting down, because I don't want to overdo it. Yes. I then came back to sit down. Child, my mother is getting everything in this store. My hair. It still look kind of fresh, but
why you always lying?
I'm not doing anything with it within the next couple of days. So yes. So
It's all right. It's my job. You have to serve me, mama.
it's this African in here who keeps calling my mother mommy, and he was sitting there talking to me about honoring your mother and your father. I'm like, sir, you preaching to the choir. Because I take care of my parents very well, the best that I can. So you preach to the choir. I understood what he was saying. He was talking about if your parents speak blessings over you, you'll be blessed. If they speak cursing over you, you'll be cursed. I said, well, I pray ain't no parents out here speaking cursing over their child, but where God is blessed, no man can curse. So get up out of here. But honor y'all, Maria and Father. Stop playing. Look at the queen walking around happy. All her dreams are fulfilled. So how do you feel about? You said it's what?
Too good to be true.
All right, so we finished at the furniture place. We're on our way to a mattress warehouse now to see if we get a bed. But then we're gonna go to Lowe's over there, and then we're probably gonna hit Jersey Mike's and head home. So, do we have to go anywhere? Oh, you all right?
I did not bring that cane. I don't understand.
Do we have to go anywhere after Lowe's?
Because I can go to Walmart.
They got a crumble cookie over there, but y'all, I don't want to eat nobody crumble. Because everybody says it's bad. Did you want to try it?
What is it?
Crumble cookie? It's like a cookie spot. Oh, no. Forget crumble
That's
cookie.
where Aunt Diana go be going.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to do crumble cookie. We might do crumble cookie. But they have an Auntie Anne's and a Jamba Juice. Y'all, oh my God. I am so sorry. I forgot to close the vlog out. But thank you so much for watching. I will get better at this. You all have a wonderful day. And until next time, God bless you.